The girl pressed her palms against the wall and lifted her bottom. Even though this posture was extremely shameful, she didn't dare to move. Because as long as the red light on the wall didn't go out, she had to keep this posture. They were watching the girl 24/7, but the girl's physical strength was limited. Soon, she couldn't hold on. As the girl violated their rules, the landlord stormed in. He gave the girl two choices: either keep going or die right now. The girl had to stand up again. Seeing the girl's weak body, the neighbor decided to help. The neighbor placed a nail on the girl's hand and hammered it down. The girl's hand was immediately nailed to the wall. The intense pain was eroding her will. Her eyes kept flashing signals for mercy, but no one pitied her. The girl had to put her other hand on the wall. The neighbor hammered again, and her other hand was nailed too. At this time, the landlord came over and warned the girl not to think about escaping. The sunglasses guy once refused to the apartment. When he first resisted, he went deaf. The second time, he lost an eye. The girl was so scared that she just kept crying. Then the landlord and the neighbor left the room, leaving the girl lying on the wall. As time passed, the girl endured the pain and pulled her hands out of the wall. This time, she didn't show any dissatisfaction. She just sat in the corner expressionlessly. When the red light came on again, she obediently lay back on the wall. Seeing that the girl was almost assimilated, the landlord held her in his arms relievedly. The girl saw the residents of the apartment treating each other with mutual respect and love, like family. If we ignore those perverted rules, it's a perfect apartment. The girl gradually and willingly the apartment's big family. The newly arrived girl was assigned to work in the monitoring room. It turned out that everyone in the apartment was under constant surveillance, but the residents didn't care. To them, privacy was the culprit of barriers. At this moment, the girl noticed that an old lady seemed unwell, as if she might faint at any time. She quickly went to the old lady's house with her neighbor. The girl thought the apartment people would take care of the old lady, but to her surprise, there was an even more inhumane rule. Those too old to create value for the apartment would be eliminated. The old lady comforted the girl, saying it was necessary for the apartment to keep running, a rule set by the founder that everyone must obey. Then the apartment people put a plastic bag on the old lady's head and kept injecting carbon dioxide into it. Soon, the old lady lost vital signs due to oxygen deficiency. This hit the girl hard, and she thought of escaping again. But then her best friend came to the apartment and suffered the same treatment. To help the girl assimilate, the landlord ordered her to conquer her friend. When the friend saw the girl, she was very surprised. Because the room was full of monitoring devices, the girl didn't dare to speak out of turn, and just kept telling her friend not to resist. The friend tried hard to escape, but the landlord at the door knocked her down. To punish the friend, the landlord handed a screwdriver to the girl and called in a man with sunglasses. At this time, the red light on the wall went out.